Hi YouTube, this is Robert with Soy. Welcome to the Getting Wiser tutorial series. In the upcoming weeks I will make more tutorials on how to use Wwise in conjunction with UE4. We'll start with the basics though. As a side note, this tutorial is for people who have not built an engine and are still learning Wwise. At the end of this tutorial you will be able to jump between the UE4 demo and the Wwise demo. If you are more advanced and want a tutorial on how to create a new project in both programs, that's in my next tutorial. First, let's get things set up. You need to download Wwise from audiokinetic.com. When it downloads, there will be two versions, a 32-bit and a 64-bit. Use whichever one is specific to your system. We will also need Visual Studios from visualstudios.com. You need to sign up for it, but don't worry, it's free. The final files you'll need are the UE4 repositories. These can be found at github.com. Do note that you need to have a subscription to UE4 to access these. There are, at least of this version, 3 files in the main engine. The names are Unreal Engine Release and Required 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. Also from github.com we'll need the UE4 Wwise integration. So pause right now if you do not have any of these. This next part is building the UE4 engine, and only the base engine. If you already have yours built, skip ahead. I've put all of my files in one folder so I can easily access them. So let's create a new folder to hold our engine. Do note I'm using the D drive in this tutorial. You can create this folder anywhere you want in your computer though. So let's unzip the Unreal Engine release file into this folder. Make sure to click unzip. After you unzip that, unzip the 2 required files. This process takes a bit. As you can see, I am unzipping the required 1 of 2 and 2 of 2 files in this sped up version. I'm just going to skip ahead to where my computer has finished unzipping these files. Now let's open that new folder we created. In there is a file called generatefiles.bat. Open it. Notice it creates a new solutions file called UE4. Now let's open this file. This will open up Visual Studios. When it opens up, it'll ask you if you trust these files. Don't worry, we do. Just uncheck that box. After the file has been opened up, you will see a column either on the left or the right side. Mine is on the left. Look for UE4 near the top. Now right-click the file and click Build. This will take a bit. My computer personally took about half an hour to do these. It might take yours a little bit longer. Now let's see if it works. I'm quickly opening up UE4 and making a new project. I'm just double checking to make sure that everything's okay. If it works, let's make sure that we make a copy of this file, just in case we mess up down the line. Now if yours doesn't work, repeat these steps or go to UE4's help site. Now, it's time for the Wwise part of this tutorial. Remember that Wwise integration file we downloaded earlier? We need it now. Unzip the contents of that folder into our UE4 engine folder. Once again, unzip it and do not copy and paste. This will ask to overwrite a few files. Click Yes to all. Once again, this might take a little bit. But after that's done, we're going to need 4 more folders. These will be found in your Wwise program folders. The directory source is Program Files 86, Audiokinetic, the latest version of Wwise, and then SDK. We will transfer these 4 files into the UE4 engine source third-party Audiokinetic. The first 3 files are easy. They're called include, Windows 32 VC120, and then Windows 64 VC120. Once you've located these 3 files, copy and paste them into your Unreal Engine folder. And the 4th one is special though. We need to create a new samples folder in the UE4 engine. Then we need to open up the samples folder in the Wwise directory, and from there, grab Sound Engine. That is all we need from the samples folder. Once those are done, let's go back to our engine folder. You remember that solutions file we created earlier? The one that we made after clicking generatefiles.bat? Now let's open that up again. This time when you click UE4, click Rebuild, not Build. This will rebuild the entire engine with all of the Wwise things you need. Once again, this will take a while. Personally, my computer took half an hour. Yours might take a little bit longer. After that is done building, we're not out of the woods quite yet. Open up generatefiles.bat once more. This will update your Visual Solutions file. Now open up the Visual Studios file one more time. This time, all you have to do is click Build. This will make sure that everything is up to date within your engine. You now have a fully integrated version of Wwise and UE4. You can now open up the UE4 demo game. Also, if you want the Wwise file that goes with it, there is the UE4 Wwise demo that is located in its own folder. Thank you for watching. Any comments, concerns, questions, leave them in the comments below. That concludes this lesson of getting Wwiser. Next time I'll show you guys how to create a new project in both programs and connect those.